we're recording right now. We're going to be talking about, we're going to take a break today on verb conjugations, and we're going to start doing small things about common things that we talk about in Ponca, just different commands, or might be a different, just some questions or phrases that are common in the Ponca language. Uh, Robert's going to pray us in real quick, so you guys take a moment while he's praying. Go ahead, brother.
All right. So first, I'd like to give thanks and express gratitude, both for our health and for my family and relatives, both that are on and that are not on and unable to attend, for this learning and knowledge and the opportunity to better ourselves. And yeah, thank you so much. Aho.
Aho. Grandpa, right now Grandpa, we're gonna be talking about we're gonna take just a slight break on just totally conjugating verbs. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
I can.
And we're gonna be doing some small phrases in Punk. I'm gonna be using the whiteboard tonight, and then we're gonna be doing some. How you doing, sister?
Hey, how are you? I'm doing
Doing
okay.
fine. I didn't listen. I got tested yesterday at the doctor. I ain't got COVID. I got nothing. I got an upper respiratory infection. I know I probably shouldn't smoke, but I'm smoking.
Oh, it's
But
good you don't have COVID.
sister, we're gonna take a break on verb conjugations tonight, and we're gonna be
Okay.
going over just common phrases in Ponca, just
Sounds good.
statements, questions, or commands that we're gonna be doing. So you guys get
Thank
ready
you.
to write. We're gonna be using this whiteboard.
I gotta get my pencil. Thank you for taking the time to catch me up.
Eki pe gang pa.
Egipe Kogla.
Ie duba. Eki pe gang ba.
It's my paper.
Can we do the Ponca version of the Buffalo Nation song?
I don't know that song.
Can we do the Four Directions song?
Yeah, I got one.
I would love to learn that.
Damn, should I open up that window? That dust about jacked me up. Oh. That's the first direction.
Is that facing west?
Writing it down. Are you guys writing it down?
Yeah. Is
have it
that
written down.
facing west?
No, it ain't. It's facing east.
Facing east. That was my. I couldn't remember east or west. It is east. That was my first inclination. I don't know why I said west.
Mira, me está diciendo, Wakanda, Wakito, Magana, Shiho. Right here it says, Me don't be a Talasha, Wakanda, Wakito, Mago, Anashiho, Wakanda, Dina, we don't be home. I attempted to sing yesterday morning and last night. It seemed like it made my throat worse. I'm not going to sing. I'm just going to show you guys.
Should we translate this?
No, just write it down.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it means, and you could translate it yourself. Or you guys could use it for your homework and translate it through the dictionary. Every word I got here is in the dictionary.
I want to start doing this song every day. I think it's important in putting tobacco down. I think that's a good place for me to start.
Go ahead and write it down.
Raymond, aho.
Who? Oh, no.
Let me know when you guys are finished.
I'm finished.
I'm
I'm
finished.
finished.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, let me take a picture for Barbara right quick. I did.
You got a water hose
Okay,
over there?
I'm good. Thank you.
Well, yeah. That stuff needs to be cut too. They moved all that stuff. So I hit that too fast.
My stuff.
And all you're doing is changing out that word. The first one was Edam Beatalishan. The rest of it, just use what you already got copied. I'm not going to write it all back down. We're just going to go through the directions now. There's this one and 4 more.
This is still the first direction?
It's the second direction.
Second direction.
I forgot I was going to let you guys do homework tonight on that.
So, what we just did was homework.
So this
What we
is
just wrote
sound.
down.
No, he wanted to know what the translations are. Every word I put up for this, it's in that dictionary. You guys could translate it.
Okay. Yeah.
This is south.
Okay. I just want to tell Barbara.
Have you heard how Barney is?
No.
I haven't heard a thing. Have you, Eagle?
No, I haven't heard nothing.
Me either. She's been quiet. That's a little worrisome.
If something
Maybe
bad
she's
happens,
just
she'll
busy.
tell us. Something bad happens, she'd have inboxed me
Yeah,
already.
God, I hope we don't. Yeah. I would just tear her up. I pray that's not going to happen.
Are you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus, 106. That's not even counting the humidity.
This is west.
Look in your dictionary. You could study it tonight.
Okay.
As soon as we get through this, we're going to go on to what I said we're going to go on to. Everybody got this one down?
Yeah, I'm good.
Only thing we're doing is copying that old piece to the other one. I'm just changing out the direction. The heck was that? Those are the last directions. All you're doing is changing that out. So the directions on here, they're only mi ide a tal son, mostre a tal son, mi ide a tal son. That first one, don't get it mixed up. That first one's mi e dombe a tal son, mostre a tal son, mi ide a tal son, osni a tal son, mostre a tal son, donde a tal son. Those are the 6 directions that we use. These last 2, you'll figure them out when you read it.
Hello, all.
Oh,
Going over the directions.
yeah. These ain't, when you say it like this way, that don't mean that just the direction. When you put that tradition to it, means towards in the direction.
Oshniata Dishan is not in the dictionary.
Okay, let me repeat it so you guys can
Look,
understand.
look under Usniata, Atan, under the U's, USNI,
USNI?
yeah, USNI, Usni.
Okay. Ushni. Oh, that's a U?
No,
Yeah,
It's a no.
it's an O. It's an O, but in the dictionary, and depending on how he's talking, there's 2 ways. I don't know about Omaha, but Ponca, we say 2 ways. We say usni or we say osni. But osni
Okay.
is pure Ponca.
well, that's the way it
You're
is
right
in
on
the,
that.
that's the way it is in the dictionary. Usni with a U.
Yeah, but you'll find other parts in that dictionary where he says osni, and it means the same thing, north.
Yeah,
I mean, actually, it only means cold.
Yeah. This is
cold.
November. Literally,
Means
the
towards
beginning of
the
cold.
cold.
Yeah. Thank you. Biblahan.
Mhm. Good. So I got take it.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
What is wrong with my stuff?
Mhm.
Dude, I did it again.
You guys got these already? I don't know how these lines are. I don't know if somebody's got their whiteboard on and they're scratching it, but it's not me. Remember when we got our whiteboards on, you guys are still able to make marks. If you don't have a touch screen, sometimes when you hit a key and you drag it on your pad, you just can make them marks, but somebody's doing it because it ain't me. Point what I'm trying to say, don't get confused when you see them other lines on her.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Shoot. I'm gonna go see if I can do something
Load
else.
it up. Get cooled off when you guys can load it up. Well, that blade's too low. You're gonna scrape that trailer.
My phone said it's 105 degrees today.
My car says right now it's 106, not counting humidity.
It's too hot.
Now, Fonzie, check on Bird. I need all that weed eater right there. He's over there next door. He should have all that done. Give me a second. Take pictures of it. Right now, Connie, what we're doing is we're going to talk about phrases in Ponca, just common phrases on to say things, whether it's making a statement or a question. And Jonathan, he wanted the 4 directions in Ponca, so we wrote it. And you already know in Ponca when we say uh, east, we say Miedam Beta. South, Mosteata. North, Osniata. Oh, I skipped it. Yeah, west is Mi Ide Ata. North, Osniata or Usniata. But when we talk in Ponca, we always say Osni. In that dictionary, you just got to look around. You'll see it. It'll also say Osni for cold. I forgot to make that clear on there because you'd have to, only a certain ways Grandpa got it said, but he puts it in there. There's different ways to say things, and This is one of them. And so in a dictionary, you'll have to just go over some of the English side and talk about code things. You'll see it in there. But I got a lot of documentation that the author of that Ponca dictionary, he never used Usni with me anything. It's always Osni, but I already know how I heard it spoken Ponca, though. I didn't have to have no book tell me. That book is a great asset that I wish I could have had that book as a little kid when we had so many fluent speakers left. There's so much left out of it. But like I said, under 2 years, I think he done a fabulous job, Grandpa. Grandpa Lewis.
The last one, number 6.
Okay, I thought so.
That's upward. That's somewhere over the rainbow.
That word is moche.
Mahe, mahe. Right.
It means sky.
Upward in the direction of the sky. Yeah.
And
But
that
the
word,
next,
ata, there's 3 words in there. Ata means toward that way
yeah,
or toward a certain direction. But when you add that word dishant to it, ata dishant, like you say, osni ata dishant, it means toward the direction of north.
yeah.
That does not mean the north. That dishant does not mean north.
Right.
And that whole word doesn't mean north is let me rephrase that. That whole word does not mean north.
Means
Only
in that direction.
osniata.
Wow,
Yes.
Yeah.
I can finally hear y'all. I was lost.
Did you have to log back on?
Sorry, guys.
Can you make sure he puts that
Yeah,
pin in there
like
with that
3 or
pin?
4
Get
times.
one
I don't
bolt.
know.
That pin's gonna bounce out. It's gotta have that clip
Couldn't
that
see
goes
or
in that
hear
little hole.
anything.
How's Barney?
So, yeah,
Barbara?
how's Barney?
Thank you for asking. He had 2 mornings where he couldn't get up, and it took a while to get him up. So I've just been trying to check him every day, and he seems to be all right. But he's walking that 4th hill.
He's up in age though. As he lived a lot of age. A lot of horses don't live that old.
Yeah, he's 25, which is old for the big guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for thinking of him.
You guys have each other for a while longer. So
Debbie got to meet him last week.
y'all are special together.
Thank you, Connie.
We had an amazing time there. My granddaughters got to go too.
Are they still talking about it?
I haven't seen them lately other than on 4th of July.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But there's something they will never forget.
Yeah, it's always a good memory. Stands out.
Yeah.
We enjoyed you.
I had never ridden a horse bareback before.
You were brave.
On the 6th one. Ta de ata disha.
It's donde ata eso.
Tonde ata disha. Is that in the direction of the wind?
No. Donde means the earth.
Okay.
So I told you guys got to use them dictionaries.
Oh, yeah. I see that. There's a word close to it, but it has a glottal stop that means wind.
Sister. Yeah. Love it. This one right here.
Oui, Blaha.
Yeah. Go check something out. Open up your dictionary to page 151. You guys got 'em. You guys got your dictionary? Did you find it, Jonathan?
Ibenia?
No, Sunday.
Oh yeah, Tande, I did. It was on the page before. The page I was looking at was the first entry on the left column, and the last entry on the previous page had that definition.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. That's what I thought it meant. But then when I thought about the wind, I thought maybe that's what it meant, because it could.
Well, that's right here. That means wind all day.
Yeah, and
Not
that's what,
Sunday.
not Tande, right. Please forgive me for my confusion there.
That's my job, is to help you understand.
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
It's a good sounding drum. I got to start playing it. I have a lot to learn. Hopefully it's a good sounding drum where you are.
It's funny. Eagle plays the drum. We can't. When Eagle has a drum, we can't hear it.
Can you hear
Isn't that
mine all right?
strange? And then, oh yeah, yours sounds great.
You know, the
That's
thing
what
that
I'm
I figured
thinking.
out
It's like, why can't we hear?
kind of through a process of elimination, because I thought about not being able to hear the drum and how that cuts out occasionally. Through the process of elimination, a more powerful computer, I think, would fix the problem. I thought originally there was an interface to the microphone, but the processor can only take so much information in. And it could also have to do with bandwidth, you know, because this drum, you can hear that it's got,
true.
It's got a pretty low sound to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely hear that.
So, Eagle, I think we should work on getting you a more powerful computer.
I don't know. They recommended this at
Like you said, that we could be bandwidth.
Best Buy or whatever. It cost the tribe, I don't know, about $1,400, and
That's expensive.
they said it was a good computer, so I don't know.
It could be something else.
That would be a supercomputer.
Well, I have an i5, and my i5 does fine with keeping up with anything that I ask it to do.
You know, like the whole set.
i7 ideally is what you want to have. That's kind of the current. And it depends on, too, what your operating system is. If you've got a new, like if you're running Windows 10 or 11, it's taking up a lot of information. And so it makes it hard to process a lot of additional information if you put it in at the same time.
Yeah, I only got 10 on here.
Router setup has a lot to do with
You've
stuff
got
like that,
you've got Windows 10.
Yeah.
That's a big program. I've got Windows 10 that I bought, and I'm not sure that I want to put it on this computer because I've got 8.1, and 8.1 does really well with this, but I know 10 is a bigger program, and I'm afraid that if I put 10 on, that it's going to limit the capacity of running some things. I have Studio One, which is digital audio workstation software, recording studio, I have 3 different versions of recording studios in my computer that I really don't know how to use, but I can't even use Studio One until I put Windows 10 on. But I'm not sure if I put Windows 10 on, it's going to run it. I may have to have an i7 for it to keep up.
They need to be backwards compatible more often.
Well, let's get back to what we're talking about here.
Yeah, these programs need to be backwards compatible. Yep.
So anyway, we're on a question out here. It says, Eatania.
Iata.
Eata.
That's what that's.
Eatania.
Yeah. What's the matter with you, or what's wrong with you? It's a question. When you see somebody in distress or somebody crying or you see something wrong with an individual, you ask them that. Eatania.
Karen in the wild.
Karen in the wild.
Yes. You
know my ex-wife?
On these words, that we have here, just don't mind the English, because the English in one Ponca word could take a half a page to write in English. So try to learn it without using the English. You know what I mean?
I do.
Anybody? I mean,
that's a good tip.
I learned that listening to them CDs Pastor Hedman made. The English, sometimes one word, it don't match up with the whole sentence that in English. So you got to try to remember that. I don't have anybody to tell. Now that y'all are here, keep that in mind. You could write it down in English, but I found the better way is just to write it down in Ponca and leave the English off. I mean, it might try it because one word could take a lot of space. That's all. Sean.
Okay, so let's see.
That's a good tip. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start with Jonathan, Debbie, then Connie, then Rob, then Grandpa, then Barbara on this word right here. Eatania.
Eatania.
Eatania. I'm sorry. I thought you said Connie. My bad.
Eatania.
Eatania.
Tanina. Raymond.
Oh, sorry. Tanina.
Tanina.
Ebenia. Ebenia. That same order. Go ahead, Jonathan. You want to start it every time.
Ebenia.
Ebenia.
Connie.
That's me. Okay. Ebania.
Ebenia.
Go.
Ebenia.
Ebenia.
Ebema. Ebema.
Ebema.
Ebema.
Ebema.
Ebema.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Ebema.
Ebema.
Ebenia.
Oh, sorry, Gail.
Ebema. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Ebe Ali Gajia. Ebe Ali Gajia. Go ahead.
Ebe adia. Edi kajia. Ebe adi kajia.
Ebe Athi
Let
Gajia.
me go back. Let me go back to him. Ebe. Say it
Ebe.
with me. Ebe.
Ebe.
Ali Gajia.
Adi kajia.
Yes, that's correct, brother.
Wiblaha.
Ebe Athi Gajia.
You ready for me?
Ebe.
Ali Gajia.
Ebe.
Ali Gajia. Ali Gajia. Ebe Ali Gajia.
Ebe Adi Gajia.
Good. What you got left over there? On the outside too?
Ebe vi gajia.
Ebe adi gajia.
Good.
Ebe adi gajia.
Hell.
Hold on. Ebe adi gajia.
Good. Owiga Jimike. Owiga Jimike. I had told you to, or I had commanded you to. Owiga Jimike.
Owiga Jimike.
Good.
Owiga Jimike.
Good.
Awiga Jimike.
Owiga Jimike.
Good.
Owiga Jimike.
Good.
Awiga Jimike.
Good.
Awi gajimike. I think I said that.
There you go.
Eagle, is that I had told you to do something or I had told you to also?
It's just I told you, if I said I told you to do something, I could say it two other ways. I could say Edada. Awiga Ji. Or I could say Edada Shtiwa. Awiga Ji. But if that's to say if I told you to do something, but I didn't when I told you Awiga Jimike, I had told you to. You see
Okay,
what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
You can't add words to that unless you put them words in there.
Right, I just didn't
All
know if it
words.
was T-O or T-O-O. I told you to or I told you to.
Yeah.
So it was I told you to do something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, is it like I told you to do something? Or I told you in addition to something, to someone else? Like I told Angela and I told you too.
No.
Or is it I told you to go broom, mop the thing or whatever? I told you to
When you
mop
say it like
something.
that way, all it
Is that
does
the
is
one?
mean is I told you. I had told you to because we got that past participle in there.
Mm-hmm. And we're just
Agazi
trying to figure
means,
out which way it kind of goes.
well, I translated it how it was. I didn't say nobody else. When you use this word right here, look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think you wrote T-double-O, which means, and so that sentence could be taken two different ways. I told you to, like I told you also, or hey, I told you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that.
Yeah, but if I
Real
said I
confused.
told you to do that, I would say shayaka or shading,
Me.
depending on if something was some kind of object was moving or
Okay.
I'm talking about a specific object, but we're not. You guys are trying to put too much into this. It's like Grandpa told you guys. You know, you guys said that you appreciated what he was saying to you. Well, listen to what he's telling you. He told you in the right way. That's the correct way. I'm not getting on to you guys. I'm trying to help you understand. But it's like you're putting too much of your English in it. And I understand that's the main language you know, and that's okay. But like I said, that's why I'm here to teach you so that we can get it across, and that's what we're doing. But when I tell you that,
definitely,
there's no two ways to tell you. There's only one way to do it. I either commanded you to do it, or I told you to do it. Those are the only ways I can translate it.
Okay.
And I'm not getting on to you guys that don't feel like that way, but I want you to understand, and your questions are they're feasible.
Appreciate it. You know we do. You know we love you, darling.
But the one thing when I teach though, that makes me different than the other teachers, it's not that I'm better than these fluent speakers. I'm damn sure not better than them. But they don't have their way of teaching is
but you're good.
It's not understandable. Oh, I'm not saying I'm a bad teacher. I'm confident in what I say and what I'm teaching you. But what I am saying is you guys gotta just listen and try not to put too much into it, because if I was talking about more than one person, I would pluralize it, or I would say wonga or bluga. You know what I mean? I would say wongi there.
Yep, I do.
I would add on to it, but I still couldn't use wongi there with this. This right here, in this particular classification of a verb, it's called an infix. What Diane taught us, I was like, did you put it between them? I don't know what it's called until I looked it up. It won't start.
Infix, yeah, she's so good.
Here, load it up. We'll go get another one. I got 2 other ones at the house. And that's what we have to do. We got to try our best to, and I know it's hard, because as a young boy and a young man, I questioned our elders a lot, but it's the way they were trying to teach it. It was the way they were trying to teach it that didn't make sense to me in my English mind, being still the predominant language then and today. Hang on, I'm recording. So when we talk on here, I understand that you got to ask a lot of questions, because that's the only way you're going to get it. But when you guys want to add all these other words to it, you have to add different Ponca words to it. You can't just make it understood by just saying, I told you to do something, because hold on, let me give you an example. Now that literally means right there. You guys see that?
Ebescaje adigagia. Ebescaje adigagia.
Ebescaje adigagia.
You see that was different. Now that's saying do it, because you just can't say ebe adigagia, because when you said that, they said who told you to, or who commanded you to. Because you're asking a question. That's why you put that 2 in it. They want to know who told you, who gave you orders to. But if you want to say who told you to do that, you have to say it that way. It can't be understood no other way. And some of these things that I'm bringing up, these topics on this, it's good that we're doing it because that way you guys can understand it more. Don't feel like I get on you. I'm trying to make you understand. And you got
right,
this.
baby.
You got it. Just pay attention.
You gotta know.
And
You better know.
And what Grandpa, hang on real quick. Can you hear me?
Most of the time, you fade out a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hang on, I'm just in a bad spot. In about 2 minutes, I'll be out of it.
Okay.
Be careful.
Wakalape. What's the word for wakalape?
I don't know what that word means.
Coffee.
Wakalape. That's weird. What?
Did you say
Ponca
coffee?
Yeah,
Monco
coffee.
sabe.
What is it?
Monco sabe.
Monco sabe.
Sabe. Sabe is black.
Listen.
Monco.
Monco sabe.
And tea is jare monca, which means grass medicine.
Did you get that, Jonathan?
Monco sabe?
Yeah.
Is it with an M?
Huh?
With an M?
Mm-hmm. It's the word for medicine.
Yeah, black medicine. That's right.
Coffee sabe.
Monco sabe.
Okay, right now we got it's 7:12. We're gonna come back at 7:23. Take a break.
The Bahi sabe. Atali Shon.
What is that?
Going towards the Black Hills.
Oh, how did you say that again?
Bahi sabe. Atali Shon.
Pahi sabe.
Atali Shon. Going towards the Black Hills.
Yeah.
Stolen land.
My uncle's going there right now.
Awesome. I'd like to go. Did you know there's a cave that whistles in the Black Hills? It was found by the Ponca. It was found by the Ponca.
It was what?
It was found by the Ponca.
Wow.
Whistling Cave.
Is that Wind Cave?
Yeah, Wind Cave.
Whistling Cave. I wonder what that means.
I've been there. I've been to Wind Cave. That's where we started. We walked all the way from Wind Cave all the way to Deadwood. In 4 days we did. I was the only Ponca there, and I was honored because I got to carry, Ojibwe staff, an Anishinaabe, and I got to carry a Lakota staff on different